of the Season 12 Championship for the Adrenaline Racing League, Adrenaline World Championship. I am Travis Van Osendorp, your lead commentator and only commentator for tonight. We have an 18 car field. Actually, I think we might get up to 20. I think we're still missing 2 cars. Gabe Cazola and Julio. Julius? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his first name is, but I think we will end up getting to 20 cars here tonight. Great return for the league as see Tyler McIntosh gonna be one of the first cars to start his outlap. He is actually just the first car on, only car out of the pit so far. See an AlphaTauri comes out, Ferrari, here we go, everybody on their way out of the pit lane. So I need to get the stream up on my laptop. As Josh has retired from the session. That's odd. Alright. Finally got it. There we go. Alright. Tyler McIntosh, far and away, lead car here on his outlap. The next car is, that's Ferrari. Who is in the Ferrari? It's gonna take me a minute to get used to this. I have no idea names yet. That's a reserve. That's, I don't know. I don't know who that is. Jake doesn't have it on the sheet, so we'll just call him Easy. AlphaTauri behind him. That is Chad Thornquist, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Chad Thornquist in the McLaren of Fidel Fabian. Alfa Romeo of... Let's see if that name's on the sheet. It is also not on the sheet. I have no idea who that is. But we'll go back to Tyler McIntosh here as he is down in turn 2. Through the little kink section here, flat out. Coming up to the double right-hander. To hit this, I'll use all the track. I'm pretty sure we're on we're not on strict here, so that'll help him out. As of course I'm getting a phone call right in the middle of it. Alright, sorry for the lapse in commentary there. I am now back as the Ferrari is across the line. It's easy. He'll go to the top of the board by a second over Tyler McIntosh. I'm pretty sure Tyler ran out of ERS there at the very end of his lap. Didn't maximize it to the fullest. Fidel Fabian goes P2. I can't really see what that's 6/10 off of Yuzi. As the Alfa Romeo comes through on mediums. Not going to be anywhere near. Chad Thornquist, pretty solid lap for being on mediums. Only a little more than a second off. Sean Cassane up to P2. He completes his first lap as... these names are going to kill me. That's Philemon Gillette. Alright, that's a mouthful. So he'll go top of the board. Ollie beats his lap 2/10 faster. So the LDL clan goes 1-2, 1-2-7. As Jonathan Jurgensmeyer sets a purple sector 2. So he's pretty good at Saudi Arabia, so we'll see if he can continue at the no human rights tracks, his dominance. So that's an Alfa Romeo coming to him. Pretty sure that's Ayrton James. It is. See how he fares, 123.3, not anywhere near the leader's pace. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, top of the board by about 8 1,000ths. Really, really close for the pole here. LDL Lightning. Pretty sure this is Nicolas Piche. Yep, it is Nicolas Piche. Oh, as he gets really loose coming out of that little long right-hander. Not really familiar with this track, so that'll also not be great. Yellow flag at the first of the double right-handers. Not sure what that's all about. Purple sector too for Piche. Just gonna keep it clean through here. Pretty much full throttle. Shifts down, over revving like crazy. Looked like a great lap. I expect him to go to the top of the board here. No more ERS before he even gets to the straightaway, really. We'll see where he comes across here. Way faster. 7/10 clear, Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. That's insane. That's just wild. Nobody can keep up with the Canadian space here. It's just normal Nicolas Piche things. Fought with Ethan Fonseca a lot last time we saw the AWC. Pretty sure Jonathan Jurgensmeyer is our reigning champ. He was able to come on top of all that though. There's Tyler McIntosh already back out on the racetrack. He of course was the first car to be out on a lap, so see if he can improve on his 22.9. We'll change it to leader there, yeah. 6/10 clear of Ollie and Jurgensmeyer's Piche. Just an incredible lap there. Heard rumblings of his pace, how much quicker he was than a lot of drivers, as just goes out there and shows it. Just a flying lap. I'm pretty sure he'll be coming in this time. Yep, there he goes. So we'll go back down to Tyler McIntosh, first car on the racetrack. Matthew Stotts, and let's see, is he actually on the sheets? He is not. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll go to the Discord and see if I can do it through that. As Matthew Stotts way off the racetrack, letting one of the LDL members by. As Tyler McIntosh comes onto the front straightaway, starts his second time lap. Yeah, kind of lost on the LDL names, which is unfortunate. Julius Duku is on the way. He will eventually be here. I know Gabe Cazzola had gotten online. It's just, when will he join the lobby? So McIntosh, already 2/10 up on his lap time. I unfortunately would not move him up the order. Yellow flag and Alfa Romeo. I'm pretty sure that is Aaron James? Yes. No, it's not. Yep, Gabe Cazzola is online, so hopefully he'll be in here soon, and then Julius Duku will complete the 20-car field. That is a interesting spot to be parked there. Really solid all the way out of the gas. See how he does through here. Yeah, unlike Piche, he just rolls out of it, doesn't overrev the engine. Not sure which one. Doesn't get right up on the curb. Probably not the entry he would have liked. So it comes across the line. He'll improve to P9. Goes about 5/10 faster. So Matthew Stotts, as he went back to the pits. He did not start a lap. That is a Red Bull? It is. Max is on his lap. First out lap. Jeez. Couldn't get that one out. Yes, of course I closed the stream on my phone. Tablet. You know, laptop on accident. Aaron James on his out lap. Spinell is actually on a lap. We'll see how he fares. Got right up on the curb, unlike Tyler McIntosh. We had a change in the leaderboard there. I'm not sure who. Might have been the AlphaTauri LDL. I'm not sure what his first name is, unfortunately. Spinell Fabian. Very nice lap for him. P6 on the board. Andrew Davis has set a lap as well. That might have been the change I saw. So we have a Haas. I'm pretty sure that's Tyler McIntosh, actually. Yeah, that is. And Alfa Romeo, so that's BH28 Racing. I have no clue what his name is, unfortunately. Oh, no, I do. It's Brooks Henson. Not very bright. So Brooks will come across the line. We'll see if he can improve on his lap time. Does up to 12th. Not exactly where he wants, but still pretty solid. LDL Max will start his second lap, hoping to fare much better than 13th. Ferrari in the pit lane. That is a Williams, not Andrew Davis. Gonna guess that's Nicolas Pichet. No, it is not that. It's Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, who is starting his second time lap. AlphaTauri coming through the final corner. That is LDLM. Still don't know his name, unfortunately. Aaron James coming out of the front straightaway. We'll see where his second lap puts him. P14 improves by about 4/10, but only good enough for one position change on track. Williams comes down onto the front straightaway. That is Pichet. See if he can improve on his lap time. It says he's 2/10 up. 2/10 faster for Pichet. An insane lap gets even more insane. Just incredible stuff. As Ollie will come across to start another lap. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. That is not Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. That's Jake Scarborough? It is. He is on an out lap. The Alpine. So, trying to figure out who that blue car. All the blues are so similar. Andrew Davis starting another lap. So that means behind him would be Ollie, I'm pretty sure. Nope. Probably LDL Max. We'll see where he is. I don't want to skip back. He goes up to 6th. Massive improvement from 13th. Good lap from him. As Salmon will come through the final corner. We'll see where that puts him. Philemon? I don't want to butcher that. I feel bad. Start his lap, actually. I'm not very bright, it seems. So I gotta go back through, see who. Yeah, just Pichet is full throttle through there. Still using. Maybe he's not using RS. He's just incredibly quick. Aaron James is on a lap, goes way wide. He's not going to finish that one. So I think that's Andrew Davis. Yeah, Andrew Davis has gone around the start of Sector 2. He's got to watch out. There is a car coming there. Let's cross the track cleanly. No harm, no foul. Ollie puts it up to P2. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer did not finish that lap, so that means that's Jake Scarborough coming through on his first time lap. We'll see where it puts him. 54.8 Sector 3 last time we had a time. Let's see where this puts him. P14. Not great for Mr. Scarborough. He'll have to improve a lot if he doesn't want to be disappointed with himself. Mercedes, that is Sean Cassane starting his lap with Matthew Daly right behind him. Both on time laps really close together. That is not ideal. Tyler McIntosh is also on a lap. Starting his lap. Ferrari of is either Yeezy or Salmon. It is Salmon. He'll go P2, knocking off Ollie. LDL has got the top 3 spots. That is just insane. Wild. Let's chat there and quiz on that lap. First lap on softs will be after this out lap. He's letting off to let that Alpine by, as the other AlphaTauri is somewhere. I think I'm blind. Maybe that's not an AlphaTauri. It is, no. It's LDLM. Trying to improve on his lap. He started that. Ferrari comes across the line. Start or finish this. There's an Alpine around. Is that Jonathan Jurgensmeyer? No, it's Jake Scarborough. I think he stopped on track to let people by. He is. As the Mercedes and Aston Martins of Sean Cassane and Matthew Daly come around the final corner. Sean has a lot of ERS left, a lot more than a lot of his competitors. Doesn't even get it fully used. Jake Scarborough retires. He'll start at best 14th. Sean goes 7th. Matthew stays 10th, but improves on the lap time, not by much. LDM about a tenth and a half up. Tyler McIntosh goes P8 right behind Sean Cassane. As Fidel Fabian on an outlap, Matthew Stotts on an outlap. Both Matthew Stotts will be his first lap. He went on track once but did not finish the lap. As I think that is Yeezy coming through. He is on a time lap. We'll see. He doesn't let off there. Seen some people let off, some people not. He does give a slight little breather to the throttle. Goes a little wide. Thankfully due to relaxed time penalties. That will not ruin his lap, as we'll see where he slots in here. Before the lap finishes, he was P4. Where will he be now? P2. Jumps his Ferrari teammate. It's the AlphaTauri, LDLM. 2 tenths up, almost 3. See where he can prove to, as Chad Thornquist gonna finish his first time lap on softs. He's 8 tenths up. We'll see where it puts him. P8 for Thornquist. Jump to LDL, who's on a lap right now. That is Andrew Davis coming across the line for another timed lap. That's Piche right behind him. Tyler McIntosh brings it in the fifth. Matthew Stotts retires. Oh, we've had a wreck. Oh, okay. Brooks Hensley and Matthew Stotts have gotten together. Brooks Hensley has a 5-place grid penalty, so he would start 19th, as Gabe Cazzola has finally joined the lobby. I'm not sure if Julius will get here in time, but Gabe Cazzola has joined, so he is probably going to end up starting last unless he can improve. That is wild. Matthew Stotts will have to fight from the back as his teammate Fidel Fabian decides he can't go any faster, retires the car. Aaron James up 4 tenths on his lap. He'd have to... that put him up to P14. He'd already be P15 anyway, but... anyway. Salmon on his outlap. Yeezy retires from the qualifying session. Doesn't think he'll be able to improve. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer will start what will be his final time lap. As a car parked on the front straightaway. Oh my lord. That's the retiring Ferrari. Fortunately, the AI are not that bright. So that is a Williams. Andrew Davis coming across. See where he slots in. Was 13th. Will be P10. Jumps into the top 10. Good for Andrew. Piche will finish his lap. Go even faster. 20.4 for the Canadian. Just incredible pace. LDL, pretty sure just... No, he was already 9th. Never mind. That is just wild pace from the Canadian. Piche just on it tonight, as Aaron James... I'm not completely sure what he's doing, but it works out for him. Matthew Daly brings it in. Will not set a better lap time. Same with Andrew... Nope, that's not Andrew Davis. That's a Red Bull, I'm pretty sure. Can't really tell. Red, blues are confusing. So LDL is on another lap, about a 10th up. That would not move him up the order. So the Mercedes of... That would be... Sean Cassane has retired. Oh, wow. We have just missed a Williams dying. That was Andrew Davis. Salmon, about a half a 10th up. Would not get him into P2, unfortunately. See if he can improve through this really fast right-left section. Comes down to the final corner. See how close he can get to that curb. Right up alongside of it. Great back onto the throttle. See where if he can slot in ahead of his teammate. Coming to the line, he will be P2. Salmon gets up to P2 as LDL Max will slot in. I'm pretty sure he will improve. I just don't know if he can improve positions. He cannot. About 200ths off of Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, as Aaron James, I don't see any way he can improve. He didn't even have any ERS to start this lap. Yeah, he's not gonna improve. So we have our starting lineup. Nicholas Piche just obliterates the competition here. Will sit on pole. See if I can finally get this name down. Philemon Gillette will start P2. Yeezy, I don't know his first name, unfortunately, will start P3. Ollie will start P4. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer P5. First person, a second back. As you can see, Brooks Hensley, 5-place grid penalty, will start from the rear of the grid. Max will start P6. Sean Cassane Pretty solid effort from him, P7. Chad Thornquist, P8. Oh, man. LDL Max is Max Baloo. Alright, he does have his name on here. That helps. I don't know LDL M's name, unfortunately. He'll start P9. Andrew Davis, P10. Pretty solid qualifying from him. Qualifies ahead of Tyler McIntosh, P11. Fidel Fabian, looking to get a start to his rocky start on F1. He has not had a great time on this game, as he has said multiple times. Matthew Daly, P13. Expect him to jump into the points. Brooks Hensley, P14. Jake Scarborough, P15. Aaron James, P16. That's everybody that said a lap. Matthew Stotts got wrecked in qualifying. He'll start P17. Josh Bowdish, P18. And Gabe Casola will start P19. As Julius Duku, I'm not sure if he got into the lobby. Oh, wait. We have to make a new lobby. Alright. That's unfortunate. So, everybody will now exit the lobby. Assume I should probably exit myself. There we go. As we will end up having a 20-car field here. I'm pretty sure Julius Duku will end up making it. We'll see what happened on the Matthew Stotts with Brooks Hensley. Yeah, he just sits in the middle. Yeah, he just on the racing line. That's surely that will be a penalty. I don't see any way that it couldn't be. As now we wait for a new lobby to be started. So I'm gonna go and send the link around, get some new viewers. Just waiting for the invite from Jake Scarborough. Sorry for the lack in commentary. We don't really have anything to talk about right now. Just waiting for Jake to start the new lobby. See if Matthew Stotts, who has been on fire as of late in every F1 league he has competed in, can drive his way through the field. Really did not expect him to qualify back there. Unfortunate for him, really. The incident with Brooks Hensley is finally getting an invite. There we go. See if we can get this started fairly quickly. It took a while to get the original lobby started up, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. Just want to see if we can get. All right, we got Matthew Stotts in here. We'll talk to him about his incident. What happened there with you and Mr. Brooks Hensley? I saw you two got into a little bit of a collision.
Dog, I was on a flyer. First of all, I put myself in that position because I had put 30 laps of fuel in my car twice. So after the third time, I realized I fixed it, and then I went out there, was getting my run going. Um, I wasn't expecting the traffic to be that bad. I passed Ayrton, who let me by. Appreciate that guy, good fella. Um, then lo and behold, I got two cars in front of me, an Aston and whatever the heck the other dude is you said.
Brooks Hensley.
Um, him, yeah, enjoying themselves, having a nice walk or something. I don't know. And then I was like, okay. My thought was I could get around him on the straight after the corner, but my man's just slammed on the brakes. I mean, I don't. I mean, yeah, I guess he was trying to fill and like make a gap between him and the Aston, but like, he ain't check his mirrors. I was on a hot lap, my only hot lap, and now I'm starting in the back, thankfully ahead of him. Um, but man, bro, that blows, bro. That blows.
Yeah, I was really shocked there. I didn't expect you to have to start at the rear. Well, I think we're probably gonna start soon as we almost have everybody in there. So I wish you
Yeah,
good luck, my
we're
friend.
getting everybody.
Sorry you got
All right,
murdered.
I'm gonna need it now.
Uh,
Thank you.
all right, goodbye. All right, nice little Matthew Stotts interview. To fill in the gap between having to make a new lobby and the race. We'll see if we can start this any sooner. How many people we got in here? We're missing two. There's one. That's easy. Who just joined? We'll see. If we can get the last person in here. Who would that be? Blurry Julio has joined. He'll start rear. Would he start rear? Yeah, he would, because it's a 5-place grid penalty. What are we missing? Let's see if we can. Missing Matthew Daly. Unless he will not be joining us this. Matthew Daly had a great run in Arc on Friday night. Yeah, Friday night. So hope to see him capitalize on that success. And Jonathan Jurgensmeyer has asked for an invite. Sorry, buddy. I thought we were about to start. I mean, Matthew finally got in here. I don't see why we wouldn't. Oh, we have another comment. Yo, chat, is this real? Thanks, Stotts. Appreciate it. Fidel said hi. Hello, Fidel. Oh, jeez. Go Jonathan Jurgensmeyer from Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. Man, that's crazy. Can't believe he would comment that on the stream. Really shocking. I need water. I do have water. That's good. Oh, it's Matthew Daly. Hello, Matthew. I agree. Yeah, go Jurgen Stotts. That's a combination, deadly duo, if you will. Expect Stotts to drive his way through the field unless he gets killed or decides to give up again. So expect him to be up in the top 10 fairly soon, as we're finally gonna get this back going, thankfully. seconds until we finally load back in. Alright, night race here in Qatar. See if we have any fireworks, I guess? I don't know. Beef, fireworks, whatever you want to call it. Excitement, hopefully. So we're talking about Nemo in the general chat. That's fantastic. If this loads any slower, I might die of old age. So we finally load in. I'm gonna have to fix the spectator settings really quickly. Didn't really think about that. Just waiting for it to show me the screen. That'd be great. So I know it's gonna load me in right as I'm not expecting it, so. Yep, here we are. We got all 20 cars as formation lap. Yep, alright, that helps a lot actually. Alright. It's got a formation here. That'll help me out a lot. Wasn't need to get these right. We got telemetry lap there. Alright. So, the top 6 elect to start on the medium compound, and Sean on the hards, and go back to mediums. LDLM decides to be their first to try out the soft tire. Very risky from him. Tyler McIntosh, Jake Scarborough also follow him. Josh Baldich, Gabe Casola, Brooks Hensley, who are all starting from the rear. Those 3 in a row will also try that. As everybody's gonna try one stop here. Soft to medium, really? I'd assume that'd be soft to hard. Not sure how long the softs can go. Probably won't be long under the very hot. I guess it's hot here. I don't know. I don't live in Qatar, thankfully. It's a huge gap between Jurgen. Yeah, Jurgen. Oh, what the? Max did not get off the line. That's odd. So it's Jurgen, Sean Kassane, who have built a huge gap between each other. There's even bigger gap between Aaron James and and then Max is in between those two. So that's a huge gap. Matthew trying to get everybody's tires cold, help himself to carve through the field. Big gap between the or not big gap, a solid size gap between Yeezy, Salman, and Ollie. So everybody's gonna find their good slots here. Hopefully not squall, so get themselves reset back to their slot. So Ollie warming up his tires here. First 4 left-hand side cars. Sean Kassane, unfortunately, does not get himself in the box correctly. So he'll get reset. Same with Chad Thornquist. Same with Fidel Fabian. The last car that will grid up is Julius here. As we're green from Qatar, Nicholas Pichet gets a solid jump off the line, but not as good as Salman. Salman's going to try and stick it into his inside. He'll clear him before the first corner. Nicholas Pichet gets cleared as we have a caution in Sector 1. Josh Bowditch was disqualified. Oh, that might be a reset of the lobby, but... Oh, the Ferrari shoves Ollie wide. That's going to be really tight. They're going to get really close together there. As Jonathan Jurgensmeyer trying to go in around the outside as we have I'm assuming a safety car, yeah, or at least a VSC. 5-second penalty for Fidel Fabian, who went around, looks like, virtual safety car. Jake Scarborough, Brooks Hensley also broken up from the field. Gabe Cazzola up to P11 off the start. Great start from him. I'm sure all the DSQs helped him a little bit, but really odd as we went into full safety car. See if the lobby gets reset. I'm sure Andrew Davis is voicing his concern in their party. Yep, that's a lobby reset. Jake Scarborough has retired. That will be another lobby reset. Getting off to a shaky start here. Really unfortunate, as Gabe Cazzola is trying to carve his way. Yep, he is. Yep, yeah, chaos on the circuit. Alright, well. That's great. You know what? We're just gonna quit right there, and we're gonna get some, see if we can get some, a little bit of see if we can get some entertainment in the party. Yeah, there he is, Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. Congrats on being the first first non-PC guy. I'm in qualifying. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, thank you.
Matthew Stotts has made his return to the
right
comment. I am looking for some content. I'm pretty sure also my food just arrived. So
Sweet.
you two should entertain the broadcast for like 2 seconds.
Bro. How's the weather?
Entertain.
All right.
With that, we're doing that, okay, man? Alright. Dang, gotta load
All right, Stats, I got a question.
Yeah.
Kiss, marry, kill. Andrew, Jake, and Fidel.
Well, I gotta keep it real here. I gotta kill Andrew for for age reasons. To be fair,
I got you.
if I gotta kiss someone, bro, I give Jake Scarborough a big old smooch. Ain't no problem with give him a little something like that. And then I guess marry Fidel. Oh my god, I nearly said fucking. Excuse my language, but I'm just gonna say it anyways. Oh,
Explain
okay.
the
How about you,
choices
bro?
to me.
How about you?
Stotts, you cuss on my
I'm gonna
stream
have to-
again, I'll kick you from the entire world.
No way, bro. Eat no way. Go get your food, big boy.
I got Wendy's, bro. Oh god. Expected this to be half done. Alright, yeah, go back to the topic. Yeah, I'm sorry. What?
Unfortunately.
Wow, that's...
I don't know. I'd say marry Fidel. Jake doesn't seem like a very good spouse to me.
I'm about to say, I think he abused me.
Wait, did you do
Yeah.
fuck, marry, kill?
Kiss.
My
Kiss,
bad.
marry, kill, bro. You lickers, man.
Alright, Stotts, I got one for you.
Oh god.
Alright. Kiss, marry, kill. Gabe Cazzola, Christian Pacheco, Jonathan Parker.
I'm killing Christian. I'll pull a real. I shouldn't even thought
So
about
real
that
for
one.
that. So
I'll
real.
kill Christian. I'll marry Buick, and I guess I'll give a little smooch to Gabe.
Aw, how sweet.
It ain't no all sweet, bro. It's one of them little. It's a French kiss. I'm sorry, or them little cheek kisses. That's what I mean. Little cheek kisses. Ain't no lip on lip action.
Alright, now I'm gonna ask Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, what is your go-to Wendy's order?
Actually, you wouldn't believe it. It was 3 days ago. It was my birthday, and I got to pick one place where I got to eat,
Oh, Jesus.
and I chose Wendy's.
Wow. Happy for you, happy.
Picked
What do you get?
myself-
What do you get?
Picked myself up 3 plain cheeseburgers
Wow.
and some fries.
Elite dining, wow. Truly,
Wow.
truly incredible.
Didn't eat one of them. I wasn't hungry.
Got
Oh,
amazing.
wow. Save it
Got
for
a lot of
later.
variety there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh wow, everybody's getting into the race car. Got a nice Dave's double here. It's French
So
fries.
Travis, I gotta ask you, bro.
No! Oh,
From
French
what you
fry just
saw,
fell.
from what you saw before all the shenanigans happened, what did you see? What
I
like?
saw
Did you see
Gabe because
anything?
the car was way up to 11th. That's what I saw. I didn't see where you ended up.
I got 8. I was up to 8.
Yeah, considering 3 cars disqualified, I assume that's pretty solid still.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks going.
Jerk, did you get around anybody?
No.
You suck.
From 5th to 5th.
God,
Yeah.
trash.
Wow.
You need to beat the LDL guys. Come on, that's what I pay you for.
That's another thing we got, bro. This man Pikachu done brought a gang with him, bro.
Hey,
He brought
don't
his
hate on my man
LDL
Pikachu,
gang.
alright?
Gosh, I'm about to pull out my Squirtles. He's not gonna be able to survive that. I got Squirtles for days. That's the only Pokemon I know. I don't know any others. Oh, Charizard. There you go. So,
I put
I think it's
goddamn
time for us to
ketchup
go
on my
back.
burger. God damn it.
Alright, well, Travis, we'll catch you on the flip side, homie.
Bro, I need you here. I'm trying to eat.
Dog, we can't be here forever, man.
I'll commentate with you, Travis.
Oh, Lord. While you drive?
Yeah.
I like that. You get a real,
That could have worked. That could
you get a
work.
real in-person perspective
Yeah.
of the car in the race, you know?
Hey.
Race reporter over here.
Jesus. You know, that could be something. But, not right now. Be gone.
Okay, you could say please. Actually, you know what? I'll just leave right away before you actually kick me. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, bro's terrified. Well, to anybody still watching, I'm going to, not talk until I see, cars on a racetrack, so, sorry. Oh, brother. This is disaster class. As it is. Tyler McIntosh, who has not returned and will not be returning, so we're down to 19. Of course, Jake has been kicked out of the session by this shitty game. Um, yeah, I don't know. Assuming we do not have a formation lap this time, so that'll be great. I hope Jake has an invite. So yep, we're going straight to the race. 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And we are off. Nicholas Pichet gets a much better restart this time around. Still, Salmon's going to be right at his right rear wheel. For our other Ferrari gets a really nice start. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer trying to put it 3 wide around the outside. Not going to happen. Nicholas Pichet will have the inside for this corner. Might just squeeze him off the racetrack. He won't. Salmon's going to be able to get around. Clear him. Great start for Salmon. Matthew Stott's already up to 11th place. Great start from him. Oh, God. All right. All right. Here we go. Leader. Tire. All right. Way more mediums this time around as everybody gets through that corner relatively okay. Mercedes off the racetrack. That's Sean Cassane. He's going to be side by side with Matthew Stott's already into P9 as we've had some bouncing around. The awesome Josh Bowditch got into Fidel Fabian, got off the racetrack. Going to slot in behind Matthew Daly. And Gabe Cazzola, Josh Bowditch is off the racetrack. He got turned. I'm pretty sure. I'm not actually 100%. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer trying to hold off LDLM here. Down in the second of the... No, this is the... Wow, I got my track map all messed up there. Matthew Stott really loose off of that corner. Almost came around on him. Trying to chase down Andrew Davis and get the P8 before the end of this lap. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get to him. He'll come around the corner, really loose again. P9, Matthew Stott's fantastic restart. Nicholas Pichet, meanwhile, has made a lunge at Salmon, and he's going to easily get around him. As Salmon tries to go back up the outside, not going to happen. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer defending the AlphaTauri. He's going to get to his outside, going to have the inside for this corner, going to be easily able to clear Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer going to try the crossover, not going to happen. As Max now will look to try and make a move on Jurgensmeyer, going to be way too far behind, but to make that happen. Matthew Stotts. Oh, Brooks Hensley has had contact with Chad Thornquist. As Chad Thornquist has retired the car, I'm pretty sure that's a self-retirement. It is. As Blurry Julio and Matthew Daly. Oh, that's Fidel Fabian. Alright, I thought that was Matthew Stotts. It would have been really unfortunate. We'll go to interval here to, yeah, there we go. LDL Ollie all the way on to the gearbox of Yeezy here. Has, not a lot of close action here besides the Aston Martin teammates. I'm pretty sure Matthew Daly made a mistake there. Got passed by Ayrton James and Julius Duku. So, we'll go back up. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. Looks like he's holding up most of the field here as LDLM has pulled away, but he's got a 4-car pack behind him trying to get by him as DRS will be enabled this lap as Gabe Cazzola has went around. He might have had a little bit of contact there with someone. I'm not sure who. Gabe Cazzola has also retired the car. He will not be finishing this race. Matthew Daly dives into the pit lane. We'll go back up here. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer still trying to fend this off as Matthew Stotts gets around Andrew Davis, already up to P8. Amazing drive so far through these first 2.5 laps. So he'll try and find a way past LDL Max here. It's Sean Kassan trying to do the same with Sean Kassan trying to do the same with Andrew Davis as and yup, Matthew Stotts got into the back of LDL Max. Andrew Davis had nowhere to go after that, and it was just ping-pong. Matthew Stotts goes around. He'll stay in P10 as Julius Duke will not be able to get around him. So only lost 2 positions. Just a lot of time on track he'll have to find again. 5 seconds back of Sean Kassan, who gets around Andrew Davis. Andrew Davis has went hard into the wall. That's going to bring out a VSC. Not sure if he had contact with Sean Kassan or not. As Julius Duke and Matthew Stotts have slowed down as... Oh, Brooks Hensley and Matthew Stotts almost collided for the 2nd time tonight. I think Brooks had to give back the position. I think that was the issue there. Is Yeezy and Ollie have made a switch? I don't know what's happening. I think all the game has broke itself here. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. It's blurry. Is Julius Duku and yeah, I think it's giving everybody a passing under safety car violation. Everybody had to give 1 position back. I think that was the issue there. Is a lot of action there in the first few laps. Expected with 19 drivers who have been antsy to get this underway is Selman and Easy. It's easy. Jeez. Nicholas Pichet, a legal blocking penalty. That won't stand at all. That'll get removed fairly quickly as we'll get back underway here. VSC over. As Jonathan Jurgensmeyer will still have 2 cars behind him, even though 2 cars have unfortunately been disposed of. Sean Kassan will send a crazy dive up the inside, not a place where you would think he would try a pass there. Just Jonathan Jurgensmeyer does not look to have the pace right now. He'll go around the outside, squeeze Jurg really tightly. He's going to have the inside for this corner, easily going to get around Jurgensmeyer. Now Max will try and make a pass. Sean Kassan moving up the order fairly quickly here. So we'll see, yeah, already up 1, I thought he started farther back than that. Anyway, Jonathan Jurgensmeyer will make a pass back. He'll easily clear Sean Kassan as LDL Max will try the same. He'll get to the inside, easily clear. Sean will try and go back around the outside, not going to have enough momentum. So now Max will chase after Jonathan Jurgensmeyer as they both go a little wide. Sean going to try and go around the outside, just not where you want to go to try and make a pass. Oh, Sean almost gets into the back of Max there. Gonna take a wide entry into that corner, try and get as much momentum off as possible. This really fast section after this corner. See if see any contact here like we did about a lap ago. Everybody keeps it clean. Max gets a huge run off that corner. You'd have DRS for the one and only DRS straight that is soon to be coming up of this right-hander, multiple right-handers here. Oh, Jerk turned in way too early for that corner. Had to pay the price. Wow. Had to pay the price for it. Got everybody stacked up. Sean Kassane gonna try and go around the outside. Makes it 3 wide. Has to check up Jerg there. Chaos says Josh Bowditch is around. Not gonna go back to him. Sean Kassane trying to get around the outside of Max here. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer will follow through. Then try and dive to the inside of Sean Kassane. Great move from Jurgensmeyer. We'll go from 8th to 6th in one straight. DRS proving that it is very, very useful here on the 1 DRS straight we have. Max goes really wide through there. Sean, compared to these two, has no ERS. We're going to really do that corner triangle around the outside of Jurgensmeyer through this hairpin. Not going to be able to happen. Jurg will easily clear him, even though he tried to show inside still. Just really close, wheel-to-wheel racing. Sean going to try and go back up the inside. Josh is wrecked entering pit road, which has caused a VSC. Alright, well, that's great. So it looks like we have more VSC shenanigans as LDLM has had to back up all the way there. That's odd. That's why we were watching that battle. Salmon and Easy have both gotten really close to Pichet. Ollie is not too far behind them. As Matthew Stotts dives into the pit lane, we'll see what tires he chooses. Josh Bowditch retires from the session. He's going with the hard, see if that can help him after his spin. So we go back green here, yellow flag for Josh. Oh, and we have a ignoring yellow flag penalty for Sean Kassane, which will not stand easily. That'll easily be cleared, but he's back in 8th now. He has been passed by LDL Max. LDL Max now will try and get around Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, who really got really wide in that corner. Max was able to dive it up the inside, but had to let off or risk making contact. So they're both up to 90% on the battery now. Sean got some of his back too, from 0 to 40. See if he can make a move out of this corner onto the front straightaway. So we'll go back up to the lead pack here. Salmon and Yeezy are both going to have DRS. They'll close in all 3 of the top 3 on the overtake button. Yeezy's going to dive to the inside. Oh, he gets a little bit of contact from Pichet. Pichet didn't want to give any room. Ferrari's now wheel to wheel. Salmon trying to get around the outside of Yeezy. He'll have the preferred line through this corner. Going to easily clear him. Yeezy's going to try the crossover. Not going to happen as we have had contact. Yup, Sean Kassane and LDL Max have both, and Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, all 3, as Jurgen Max make more contact. They were racing really, really hard. I'm not at all shocked about that. Oh, and Sean Kassane has went around again. I'm shocked we have not had a safety car for this yet. They have been parked on the track for a while. Anyway, Julius Dooku up to P. This will be P6. Oh, gets really loose. No, it's not going to happen. But back to the front. Salmon has lost touch with Pichet a little bit. 7 tenths back. 8 tenths now. Sean Kassane spun out again, I'm pretty sure, as Matthew Stotts will get around him. So we'll go into this multiple turn right-hander. I don't really know what to call that. Just corner numbers. That would help a lot. But come on to the ERS straight. I'm not sure if Salmon will be close enough to make a move. See if he'll get on the button. He does. Pichet also on the button. Same with Yeezy. And, Ollie not on the button, but he's close enough to where it won't really matter. See if he is. Sean Kassane has spun out again. Just trouble getting back to the pits, unfortunately for him. Jake Scarborough, I'm not sure if he is joined back to the session yet after the game kicking him. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer and LDL Max both on pit road after that incident a lap ago. But up front, great battle right now. 4 cars within about a second and a half. We'll see, actually. Yeah, about 1.3 seconds. Just great racing up front. Salmon tries to chase down Piche after a little bit of contact entering one about a lap and a half ago. Piche trying his hardest to get out of the DRS here. As Matthew Daly has made a pass for P8, that is, on Ayrton James. And another penalty for Sean Cassane, not going his way right now. Yeah, Sean Cassane has retired in the pit lane. Not at all surprised by that. He probably didn't want to continue after all the incidents he had that lap. Anyway, Nicholas Piche, I don't know. Anyway, Nicholas has gapped out of the DRS range of Salmon. Salmon tried to make his one opportunity count, unfortunately did not. He is out of ERS as Yeezy Oso. Or no, he's not. Yeah, he is. Both Ferraris out of ERS. Wow, Ollie is not. Ollie will make a pass on Yeezy. And they'll try and chase down Salmon. Ollie, with all of his ERS, might be able to even chase down Piche. As see right here, Brooks Hensley and Julius Duku making a pass on Brooks Henley for P6. Slowly but surely making his way through the field. It's Matthew Daly. It's P8. Fidel Fabian has gone around Ayrton James for P9. And Matthew Stotts trying to get back into the points, try and chase down Ayrton James here. Back up to the front, Ollie. Right behind Salmon as Yeezy has had a mistake and has ended up behind LDLM. Not sure what happened. He's too focused on going through the back half of the top 10. That's my fault. Let's see if we can back up and see what happened on the laptop. Yeah, it looks like he went for a little bit of spin, but anyway, Ollie makes a pass on Salmon. No contest, as Salmon has no ERS left. We'll see 20% more ERS for Ollie here. See if he can chase down Piche. Matthew Stotts, slowly but surely chasing down Ayrton James for P10. Down to under 2 seconds for that gap. I'm sure he will catch him sooner rather than later. He'll probably end up going to the end on those hards as well. So he'll, let's see where the leader, compared to everybody else, he'll probably slot in about 6th if everything goes his way there. We'll just see where if he can hold on after that. Salmon trying to stay with Ollie as Ollie tries to chase down Piche, just not gaining much time so far. Piche is just on it tonight. Really, really quick through those corners. So, not really much battling as Matthew Stotts gets around Ayrton James. I don't think Ayrton really had much of a fight there, as Matthew will now have to track down Fidel Fabian, who is 5 seconds up the road, and then he'll have Matthew Daly, Brooks Hensley, and Julius Duku after that. Brooks Hensley, who's on the soft compound tire, will have to pit relatively soon. I'd assume within the next 3-4 laps. It's Brooks Hensley. DRS wide open, trying to chase down Julius Duku, who made the pass on him a couple laps ago. P6 to P9 is pretty close, but other than that, you have P2 and P3, who are really, really big difference in ERS levels, so I'm not really sure if Salmon will be able to get the pass completed and keep it through turn 2. We'll see though. He has to get a good run through here, which he does. Salmon not the greatest corner. See if you can clear him on the front straightaway. So open the DRS. Ollie not on the button, the Salmon is, so he will get alongside at the very least. See if Ollie just lets him in line or not. Yep, he'll just let him in line. Salmon will easily make that pass. It's Brooks Hensley and Easy both dive into the pit lane. Easy a little bit earlier than I thought on mediums. Brooks Hensley on those soft tire compound, or soft tires, is gonna have to pit sooner rather than later. So Matthew Stotts will get around Easy, so maybe a little higher up than I thought he would be. So Aaron James will also get around Easy. That'll be one more car as. Oh, that's Brooks Hensley serving a time penalty. Is from migrating host. Not sure what that's all about. Andrew Davis is. Okay, so Andrew Davis was alright. He was already out of the lobby. Oh, that's an Alpine off the track. That's Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, who has, I guess, spun out. It's Piche. Has capped Salmon by 3.5 seconds. Just insane pace from Piche as Jurgensmeyer gets a 10-second time penalty. Matthew Stott slowly chasing down his teammate. Only about 2 seconds back is Brooks Hensley. The leaderboard's glitching out. Okay. So Easy has caught Aaron James. As he'll make the pass around the outside. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer is retired in the pit lane. We are down to 13 out of the 20 cars that tried to attempt Tyler McIntosh. Unfortunately, did not join us for the second lobby. Third lobby. Jurgensmeyer leaves the session. Let's see. Comes and joins the party as Julius Duku comes down pit road. See what tire compound he goes on to. He was on the mediums. He'll go to hards. He'll also have to serve Sive. He will not have serve penalty. That's just crossplay lag as Fidel Fabian has been passed by his teammate Matthew Stotts. As Matthew will now set his sights on Matthew Daly. Battle of the Matthews for P5. Easy, who is about 6 seconds back on soft tires, so doesn't think, I guess he would try. I don't think you can even try and go that long. He'd just have to one of the hard tires, but he has to set the fastest sector one of the race. See what his plan is, because I'm not really sure. I guess it'd be soft. It's the only thing that would make sense. It's Matthew Daly, 16 seconds back of X-Class closest car is. Meanwhile, another pass for P2. Ollie had gotten back by at some point, missed that unfortunately, but Salmon reclaims P2 as they're really all just in their own world right now. Really nobody close to them. Just gonna be a battle for P2 between those two. Drake Scarborough down pit road. I'm not sure if it's his AI or not. He's really not even in the running as Fidel Fabian also comes down pit road. He'll get off the medium compound tires. Easy sets the fastest lap of the race in 1:23.5. Looks like he used up most of his battery to do that. It's Jurgensmeyer. Jake Scarborough is come back in line behind him. Yeah, no, that's still AI. It's Julius Duku. Will come out ahead of Fidel Fabian. Is Fidel Fabian not even on the pit road yet? LDL Max is falling back to 12th after that incident with Sean and Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. That's unfortunate for him. Looked like he was going to have a really solid day. Matthew Stott still trying to chase down Matthew Daly as he's getting chased down by Yeezy right now. Meanwhile, Ollie on the button. Gonna go down to the inside of Salmon. He'll make the easy pass for P2. No contest from Salmon. LDLM, kind of just in his own world, has been in that for most of the race after he got by Jurgensmeyer, who was holding up a couple of cars there. As Matthew Stott still has not gotten him within 2 seconds, but Yeezy has gotten him within 2 seconds of him chasing him down. Blinking for Matthew Stotts. Yeezy also blinking. Matthew Daly also blinking. Matthew Daly will have to... he's on hard, so he'll go a lot longer than most people. It looks like he already made a pit stop once this race, so... Let's see how much longer he goes. I'm not sure how long he can go. I doubt he tries to go all the way. That'd be suicide, really. It just would not work. But, anyway, back up to P2. Another pass will be had. Salmon's going to get the slipstream, get the DRS. Ollie not on the button. Going to make an easy pass for P2 down the front straightaway. Going to clear him before the corner even starts. Just going to happen over and over again until one of them tries to either break the slipstream or use the button on each other's. Easy pass after easy pass. Matthew Stotts finally got it within 2 seconds, but Easy will now try and make the pass on him. Easy pass around the outside on those soft tires. Not even a contest. Matthew Stotts, no DRS, but Easy does. Easy's going to use that to his advantage, try and chase down Matthew Daly for P5. Matthew Daly has put in a really solid race so far. Hasn't really had any incidents, just kind of ran his own race up to P5. Julius Dooku, no, that's LDL Max and Aaron James who have gotten near each other. Oh, it's Jake Scarborough. Julius Dooku, okay, so nothing. But we'll see if LDL Max tries to make a pass on Aaron. Aaron has pit for softs, which will be able to make it, but that's going to be not very fun at the end of the run. Easy has caught up to the back of Matty. See when he tries to make the pass. Oh, really wide on the exit. Not a great corner. As P2 and P3 cannot get away from each other. Will both come down pit road. What do you mean, okay, jerk? Why do you comment that? But, both P2 and P3 will make a dive into the pit lane. Soft tires for both. See, that's what the strategy is, mediums to soft. That'll probably be what Piche and LDLM, who are the two of the three that still will have to pit at some point in this Grand Prix. As Easy has gotten around Mr. Matthew Daly, as he'll get actually really closer than I thought he would be to, actually a little farther back than it looked like, but 4 seconds off of Ollie and Salmon, which will be the inevitable battle for P2. They've been around each other this entire race, can't get around or away from each other. So we'll see, does Piche cover off P2 and P3 here and just pit, even though I don't really think it'll matter. He's just got far and away the most pace out of anyone in this field. See if he dives in the pit lane. He will. Sure, he will also be taking the soft tires. I don't see any way he wouldn't. Really close to speeding, a lot closer than I thought. I had to slide the rears. So coming to the first or last pit stall in the pit lane. He also has to serve that 5-second drive-through. Did not think about that. So Piche is going to lose a little bit of time from having to serve that drive-through. We will see where he comes out compared to Salmon and Ollie. It's going to be a lot closer than anticipated. It's actually not even going to be close. He's going to be behind both Ollie and Salmon. So the dominant car of the race has to serve a interesting penalty from the game and has now ended up back behind P2 and P3 before the pit stops. Salmon and Ollie. So now here's where we got a race. 10 lap dash, 3 fastest cars on the racetrack. We'll see who can come out on top. Matthew Daly has been caught by Matthew Stotts while all this is going on. He won't be able to fend him off for very long, I don't think. LDLM has also went on the soft air. See if he can catch Matthew and Matthew. Gotta get out of that camera. Killing my ears. But all three of these guys, within a second of each other. Piche is in the DRS of Ollie. So he'll have it for the front straightaway if he can stay like this. Losing a little bit of time through these right-handers as Ollie has gained right up to the gearbox of Salmon. Yeah, here comes Piche. He gained a lot of time through that final 2 corners. Yeah, down to under 4/10. Will he be Ollie on the button? First time in a while I've seen that. He'll easily make the pass on Salmon. We'll see if Piche even tries. That'd be a massive lunge. Not even going to try it, just going to stay behind. Top 3 under a blanket right here. As Matty does make the pit, he'll go on to sauce. Matthew Stotts takes over 5th place. So, not sure if Julius Dooku will pass him, and so will Brooks Hensley. So he'll have to chase both those two down. Both not on soft tires, so it should be easy. As Salmon is going to look around the outside, but that's going to leave him vulnerable for Piche to look to his inside. Piche does not take it. As he'll have to stick behind him through this right-hander down into a little bit of a kink. So they've lost a little bit of ground on Ollie. Not too much. Still very manageable. We'll see if Piche tries a move here. This would be really interesting. He does not. He backs out. Salmon takes that back. He'll have to gain some time here if he wants to make the pass on the front straightaway. So Ollie's gapped it to 0.7. A little bit of a better final right-hander there. We'll see. Salmon is on the button, so is Piche. Salmon not on it. Yep, he's back on it. On it and off it, really. He's trying to cover off Piche. I'm not even sure. He will try and make a dive. Piche's going to try and follow him through. Just going to shove Ollie off there. Take his position. Say my corner. It's normal F1 racing. Piche not able to take over P2 from Ollie. He'll be on the button. He'll try and send it inside into this hairpin. Ollie's going to cover him off. Not going to allow him as Piche will look back around the outside. A little bit of contact. Not able to get to his outside there. Ollie just said no. He just was having none of it. It's really no time lost. Not a significant amount. Ollie will have to stay within the DRS range if they want to have a chance at this. It's Piche all over the back of Ollie. Knows he can't really make a move or risk losing the DRS of Salmon, and that's just not what he wants to happen here. Even though he probably would be able to, just way easier to stay in the DRS, not risk anything. He should be able to move into P2 if everything works his way on the front straightaway. It's a great penultimate corner for both Ollie and Piche. All 3 cars within about 3/10 of each other. Piche gets a great run off the final corner. Have to check up for Ollie. Ollie on the button, DRS. No button for Piche, just DRS. Salmon was on the button, no DRS unfortunately, as he is the lead car. Ollie going to easily clear as Stotts has had a crash. That's an interesting place to wreck. We'll see if that brings out a safety car. Julius Dooku coming up on it soon. I'm not sure where Matthew Stotts ended up wrecking there. That's a really odd place to wreck. I'm not really sure. Anyway. Back up to the lead pack. Piche all over Salmon. Salmon really wicked loose. Off that corner. See if he can reel back in Ollie a little bit more. Down to 4 or up to 4/10 for Ollie. Really hasn't been more than 8/10 over any of these 3 since the pit stops. Just been really, really close racing. Piche kind of just biding this time, not wanting to make any really aggressive moves. Has more ERS. No. Ollie actually has the most ERS. Expected Piche to have the most considering he hadn't really used that much. Matthew Stott's really disappointing. Worked his way up the 5th just to wreck out there. Just not a great day for him as Piche really wide through the penultimate corner. Not sure what that was all about. As Salmon probably going to be on the button here. And DRS, yep, on the button. Piche all over him. Not going to use ERS. We'll see if Salmon going to go down the inside. No, he's not. Ollie blocks inside, and he'll just go around the outside. We'll see if Piche can follow through on the outside. Going to send it really deep. Side by side. Piche's going to have the preferred line now. He'll easily clear Ollie for P2. Now this is where they got to be careful. They got to try and get back ahead of Piche. Really wide through that corner, but they got to try and make sure that Piche doesn't just get by Salmon and just drive off into the sunset. That would be really, really, really bad for the race. Piche has just got all over the gearbox of Salmon, just all over him. He'll on the out, or he'll look to the outside, gonna think better of it, get back in line, under a 10th. That's how close he is without even being side by side, just all over him. Salmon has to be feeling the heat by now. Just so close. You can see it right here. No room for error for Salmon. He's got to be on it. Ollie has cleared, or not cleared, reeled Piche back in on the gearbox of Piche. Loses a little bit off the final corner. Piche still not using the ERS as Salmon is. Ollie is also using the ERS. He's going to block Piche in. Piche tries to knock him out of the way to get to the inside. That was contact between Ollie, just Ollie and Piche. That's, wow, that was really close. Not really sure what Piche was thinking there. He got boxed in and tried to just make a hole that wasn't there. Salmon all over the gearbox now. Rules reverse of Piche. I keep on wanting to say I keep on wanting to say Nicholas? Anyway. Oh my god, Piche. Wow, that was a wild late lunge. That might cost him P2. Salmon's gonna be right there, but not gonna be able to take advantage of it. Piche trying to cut back under, not gonna be able to do it. Just all over the gearbox of these two he's been. You think sooner rather than later he'd learn that he has to use ZRS to get by, because these two have been all over it and then have been saving it very well through the other sections of the track. It's another caution. Yeezy, who made a pit stop, I unfortunately forgot to mention that, has just stopped it in the middle of the track backwards. I'm not really sure what... Fidel Fabian has to go... Okay, that was odd. Blair Julio and Matthew Daly are also side by side, but attention goes back to the lead. Nicholas Piche still not on the overtake button. Probably just waiting for Ollie to run out. Yup, there it is. Now he's on it. He'll use a little bit. He'll dive to the inside. Gonna try and make the pass happen. Wheel to wheel. Ollie, great run through the outside. Gonna be able to keep the position. No, he's not. Nicholas Piche just shoves it into the outside. Keeps that position. Jake Scarborough's AI. Slow on the racetrack.
Thought I'd come and help.
Yeah, be quiet. Go away.
Oh.
Nicholas Piche really backs up that corner so Ollie can't get back under him. All these lappers, that's Yeezy who let him by, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Aaron Davis, Jesus Christ. Aaron James also has been lapped while all this has been happening. That is, I'm not sure, that's LDL Max in the distance who will have to be lapped here very soon. Sure, he will give way to all three of these guys, no problem. Yep, there he goes. Lets him by on the outside. Ollie now just has to stay in the DRS of Nicholas Piche here, which he's done very well so far. 5.5 tenths back. As long as he can stay with it, he will have a chance still. Nicholas Piche, 33% on the battery life still. Ollie barely above 10. Piche, will he use any, as they're going to have DRS. Salmon on the button with nothing remaining, really. Not going to be able to even get close enough to, oh, what the... A lap car trying to make a move. That's odd. Not really sure what that's all about, but, Salmon on the back of Ollie, just trying to pressure him along, trying to get him back up there to Nicholas Piche, who is just grown a small gap. One of the biggest gaps we've probably seen so far between the battle between these three. That penalty has just proved very, very costly for Pichet. As Ollie had a great run through that hairpin. Got right up to the back of Pichet. Pichet guarding to the inside. Not a great corner. Ollie trying to cut back low. Not going to happen. They're going to be all over each other. Just got to stay really close through these next few corners. He gets really loose. Salmon's going to dive to the inside. Make a little bit of contact with Ollie. They got to figure this out before the corner. Ollie just ducks back in line. Didn't lose as much time as I thought they would. Salmon now on the back of Nicolas Pichet. Coming to 3 to go. Pichet has been electric through that corner. Gaps him just by a little bit. Salmon, no ERS remaining, really. As it's a little bit of fuel saving for Pichet, so might come into the end of this race as Salmon gaining, dives down to the inside as that's interesting. Okay, that threw me for a loop. Pichet able to stay around the inside. Salmon, no, he will not. Oh, Salmon got a little bit tight, I guess, there. I'm not really sure what happened. The game might have glitched out because he passed him. The yellow flag. Yeezy might have cost his teammate a chance there. As it looks like Pichet is let off for them. I don't see, unless he is saving fuel. That might be what it is. That might be why he is running so slow without using any battery. Salmon all over the back of him again. Uses the button through this corner. Trying to gain up to him. All over the gearbox once again. Not even going to try it. Just going to stay right up, tucked underneath him as Ollie has lost a little bit of ground. 4/10 back of Salmon. Salmon is just all over the back of Nicolas Pichet, who I think is having to save fuel here. I don't see any other reason why he wouldn't be on the button at all. Salmon back on the button, will have DRS. Pichet still not using it. That's just gotta be it. I see no other way. 2 to go this time. Easy pass from Salmon. Pichet not able to fight him. Just gonna have to stay in P2, have to keep Ollie behind him. Oh, Salmon and wicked loose off the first corner. I thought he was going around there. That is a wild save. That's reeled Ollie back in now. It's Pichet maybe trying to lunge into this hairpin. Not even going to try it. Just going to sit behind. Just once again, top 3 under a blanket. Pichet going to block low again. I'm not... just not really sure what the goal is there. I'm not sure if he just has to take that line or something. A just really odd line through that corner. Pichet reels Salmon back in. Under 3/10. They are all over each other here for the battle for the win. Coming to 1 lap to go. Absolutely no way to tell who is going to win this race. Any of these top 3 could end up pulling this off. As Ollie has saved up his ERS, he will be able to make a run back at these two. Oh, a bad corner there for Pichet in one of his best parts of the track. He reels him back in through this final corner, though. Have a good exit. Got to get on the button. All 3 on the button. All the 2 have DRS. Here we go. Pichet gonna try and move to the inside. Salmon has no way to cover it off. Just no ERS remaining. Pichet, now he's just got to drive a perfect lap. Really low on fuel, him and Salmon. Pichet, 5/10 gap, he is cleared. Ollie all over the back of Salmon. We'll see if Salmon gets pressured by Ollie into a mistake, or even just Ollie tries to make a pass here. He sees Salmon is blinking. He has no ERS remaining. Next shots relieving. Pichet just trying to hold him off. Really low on fuel. Up to 7/10. Biggest gap we've seen since the pit stops. He's just off. He's gone. I don't think Salmon's going to be able to catch him without a assist from fuel here. As Nicolas Pichet has just ran a really great race. Got a really weird penalty. Cost him the lead. Sent him back into P3 had to really, really patiently just get his way back into the top 3 as there is a yellow flag right there. Not sure what for, but Nicholas Pichet is out of fuel! Nicholas Pichet has ran out of fuel! That's what the yellow flag's for! And Salmon is gonna steal the win at Qatar! Oh my goodness! Oh no, Salmon's out of fuel! Salmon's ran out of fuel! Ollie's gonna steal the win! Ollie goes from P3 to the lead in the final 2 corners! Heartbreak for Salmon and Pichet! Oh, I can't believe that. That is... just... awful for Pichet. Ran a great race, got back to the lead, pulled a gap just to run out of fuel coming through the final penultimate straight. That is just heartbreaking. Then Salmon takes the lead and runs out of fuel with about a half a straightaway remaining. Just really, really, really unfortunate for those two. Ollie steals a win here at Qatar. Just incredible finish there to the Qatar Grand Prix. A great opening race for the season, even with all the tomfoolery at the start with the lobby. LDLM, a really quiet race from him, will just come home in P4. Julius Duku P5, P6 for Matthew Daly. Aston Martin P5, P6. Brooks Hensley P7. He is also out of fuel as Fidel Fabian, who is also out of fuel, is going to steal P7 at the line. Everybody running out of fuel, really. Everybody under fueled, it seemed like. Nobody was really ready for that. That was... wow, that is... couldn't figure out what the yellow flag was for, and figured it out at the last second. Nicholas Pichet had ran out of fuel. Saw that red blinking in the bottom left, just... not enough to get there. Now, unfortunately, even though that was a great race, we will not have podium interviews as nobody has a PlayStation, so I can't interview them the way I have the stream set up. So watch a little podium celebration here, and great racing from these three, just wheel-to-wheel action from about lap 19 to the end. Fastest lap goes to Easy. Had a little bit of a spin there with about 5 to go, and then wrecked himself really weird. I'm not really sure what that was all about, but great racing nonetheless. But that was round 1 for the Adrenaline World Championship. I am Travis Vanos-Norp, and I will be signing out. Oh, that's not how you end a broadcast.